were white concrete steps. The place where our bodies bore the weight of backpacks, cutting around tank tops and bra straps, cramped and sticky in the bleached June sun. I remember your knees, bent and bruised and unshaved, a small quirk of defiance and a challenge I never had the will to look down from. You never liked thermostats, said climate control made life too easy, took you too far out of the realm of the real. I always wondered why you needed everything to be so hard. But we were alive and breathing then, in the time of mosquitoes and an ice-cold Atlantic that aimed to break bones, freeze brittle, snap, send back out broken into the white noonday. It was too early for lifeguards, so we planted ourselves in their salt-soaked wood watchtower and lorded our legs over the seagulls. We walked the razor's edge of the shoreline and pretended to be able to feel our feet. And here, in the middle of everything, we made ourselves a year of blue water lilies. Have you ever seen girls hold hands so hard their fingers break? With bruised palms, we gathered every beautiful thing we could steal and held them next to our faces in the mirror. Took pictures with our tongues out and our fingers in the notches of each other's spines. I used to wonder if I could read you like Braille, if people grew outward and their souls could be read in silence, bodies like road signs, scars like mile markers. Do your fears still feel like knuckles or like veins now, ice cold and laced with something? I remember the beating, the thud just below the thinnest part of the wrist. If you were here, would wrists still make you nauseous? Now, years later, I hold my own hands and wonder what road trip the lines of my own body speak to. Maybe the map still just looks like you, lanky legs and arms freckled, girl tragic like spilled milk, like white powder, like pale as a corpse. All my life I have known the memory of your foot one step too far down the rabbit hole, over the cliff, into the sea. I think about black rocks and a crashing ocean and the pale blue of veins. I think about it every time I walk into a well-lit place without you. Fluorescent lights like heaven. 4 walls and central heating like heaven. Blue-lipped girl in the street is alive and well, just wearing a color called heaven. Nina, when the ocean is below 5 Celsius in the summer, I think of you, and I picture your hand on the dial.